Join me in a day of trucking in the UK. Today I'm going from my depot to another depot. It's about a 2-hour drive to Dartford from where I am. We're dropping a trailer full of produce off, swapping over for a new trailer, and on the way back to my depot I'm going to a store delivery in Redhill. Where I work, I always had the same start time. I start at 1:30 in the afternoon, which is absolutely perfect for my work and family life balance. It means I can take my kids to school, I can do a bit of shopping, go to work in the afternoon, and my usual finish time is sometime between 10 and midnight. Absolutely perfect for me. Some days I'll be doing store deliveries only. Other days like today I'll be doing depot runs. Sometimes I can do a depot run on its own, sometimes I'll do depot runs and a store either before or after the depot run. Today I've had a bit of a wait around, so I started at 1:30 as I said. I had to wait around for my trailer to be loaded, which didn't get loaded until 4:10, which just meant I had to sit up with my feet up, POA, happy days. Right, well, we've got our bay, so just going to back into it, drop the trailer and then go and find out where our next trailer is. Oh, that's that done. So took about 35 minutes from turning up, dropping the trailer off, to then getting the new trailer. I've come here quite regularly the last 2 or 3 weeks, so the guys in the office know me quite well, so it's quite a quick, easy thing to do. I'm due to turn up in the actual store that I'm delivering to now on the way back to my depot. Going to be there in about 45 minutes. I'm actually going to be there an hour early. Most stores are happy to take delivery early if they you know, if the back door's guy is good. But this store's a bit hit and miss. Sometimes they happy to take it, sometimes they don't. Depends on who's on the back door. But it's not a problem if they can't unload me, because I'll just take my breaks. I'm due a break anyway. So yeah, we'll see how the delivery goes when we get there. Alright, so we're at our store delivery now, and as you can see, people are looking when they're going across the roads. Brilliant. Just as I'm coming off a roundabout as well. Yes, so we're at our store delivery. I am an hour early. I suspect they're going to say no because they don't like doing it. They leave it to the night shift. Not a problem if they do, because I could just take a break. With our store deliveries, we do have to do it by risk assessment. So someone does a risk assessment, we have to follow that as to how we manoeuvre in the yard. We'll go and have a look, see what they say. If we get some off, we get some off. what I might do. No problem. It happens to the best of us. There we are, we'll go find out. Yeah, so I went in there, spoke to the back door guy. He finishes in at 9 o'clock, so just under an hour. He was in two minds whether to start unloading me, but he didn't know whether he was going to get into trouble with the management, which is understandable. But I said to him, well, I've got to take a break by 9 o'clock anyway, and I know there's another depot delivering here, normally comes in just before me, and I'm a bit early, so I said, that's fine, I'll move myself out of the way, get myself my break in, that way, you know, the other guy will be finished by the time that the night should come on, and then I can jump in there and get on with it. So yeah, so we've just got to take a 45-minute break now. It's a little bit later than I normally do. Normally I have to take a break by 7:30, at least a 15-minute break for my working time. But because I had POA today, period of availability, because I knew I was sat around when I started, I just took that bit of time just so that way I know I can get here. If I get unloaded early, I can get unloaded early. But like I say, it is what it is. I'm not fussed. I'll still get home at a reasonable time. So yeah, so we'll just wait for the delivery. Well, just as I finished my break, the other driver turned up. Thought he was going to go on the bay for me as he was scheduled for me, but he said, no, you crack on, fella. So, you know, fair play to the other driver from the other depot. So it took about 50 minutes to get unloaded. Going back empty. Just about an hour to an hour and a half drive now. Just depends on the M25 because there's a road closure on the junction I need to get on from. Just depends on whether they've closed it yet or not. So let's see when we get back to the yard. Well, as I thought, that junction going on to the M25 after I left that store was closed. Just closed by a couple of minutes, but not a big deal. 20-minute diversion. So I got back to my yard 11:20, dropped my trailer, signed off my paperwork, handed the keys and paperwork in. I clocked out at just gone 1:45 now sat in my car, about to go home. It's now 5 to midnight. Thankfully my house is only 10 minutes away from the yard, absolutely brilliant. But yeah, so that's my day. You know, please like, comment if you like my content. You have to bear with me, this is the first time I've recorded, so hopefully my content will get a bit better. But anything you'd like to see or any questions you've got, please comment and give us a follow, and hopefully see you next time.